everybody. I've been really thinking this week about what is the difference between my clients who are really doing well and able to stay off porn and the ones who are really struggling and keep finding themselves repeating their negative cycles. Now, there's a lot of factors that I could point to and a lot of things we could discuss, but the thing that keeps coming up for me this week is commitment. And really commitment on a deep level that could maybe be better described as surrendering to the process. Admitting that you need help and a willingness to put in the work that it takes to change. A lot of people recognize that they have a problem and they recognize the negative impacts that porn is having in their lives, and they say they're committed to changing. But then they continue to go back and forth between being motivated and working and then back to making excuses and trying to justify why their behaviors are okay or aren't that bad, or just giving up and saying, I'm never going to kick this, so why am I even trying? Now, I do believe that some of this back and forth is a part of the process for making any changes, really. But if that's happening all the time, and you're having to continually talk yourself into trying to get help, then you really haven't committed to the process. You haven't admitted on that deep level that you need help, and you're going to do anything you can to work through this. Now, after you do that, there will still be struggles, issues, relapses, and times that those thinking errors and justifications come up. But when they do, you will work through them, and you'll recognize them for what they are. Essentially, you will be in a committed place, and when those arise, you will look at them more as an external thing. Like, okay, there is my justification thought that porn is okay for me. I know that's not true. I'm not going to feed that thought or go into it anymore. So that shows that you're actually really in control and you're focused. If you're not, what will happen is the thought will come up and you will go all the way into it. You'll start thinking about more justifications. You might talk yourself out of needing help, and you will likely relapse before realizing that those were all not true and you're just going into your cycle again. So getting to the place where you can really recognize your thinking errors and not go into them does take time, but it's something that you can start working on and practicing right now. So what does it look like if we're really committed, and what does it look like if we're not? If you're really not committed to the process, you will continually have thinking errors come up, and you will get sucked into them. You will frequently move in and out of commitment and motivation. You will not continually seek help and do your assignments, or you will make excuses for not making appointments or not doing the self-work that you know you need to. You will continue to put yourself in high-risk situations. If you are really committed to the process, you will recognize your thinking errors when they arise and work to check them. You will work to understand and break your addiction cycle. You will invest in your recovery through therapy, programs, or other outside help. And you will start building healthy coping skills and engaging in really healthy activities. If you are finding that you're really not committed to this yet, I encourage you to spend some time really evaluating why that is and what you need to do. The Porn Reboot program helps you through some of this and contains some activities that help you identify what your hang-ups are and how you can work through them. If you really evaluate your life and your porn habit and it truly is best for you to overcome this, then I urge you to completely commit yourself to your health and recovery. Know that as difficult and unfair as it may feel at times, if you really work through this and you'll get control of your life back, you will be happier than you ever thought possible.